Have you ever wondered why some men seem to have unstoppable energy and that sharp focus, drive, and quiet confidence, while others feel like their spark has faded? You wake up tired, you drag yourself through the day, work feels harder, motivation slips, and by evening, even intimacy feels like a chore. But here's the thing most men never realize the answer might not be your age, your workouts, or your stress. It might be sitting right in your kitchen. Yes, the very foods you're eating every single day could be draining your testosterone or supercharging it. Because while some nuts, like the ones we'll talk about today, can boost your testosterone, enhance blood flow, and improve performance, there are two that silently sabotage your hormones every time you snack on them. And the crazy part? Most men think they're making a healthy choice. See, nature gave us powerful tools to protect our masculinity, but only if we know which ones to use. So, if you've been feeling off lately, tired, foggy, or just not like yourself, this video could change everything. Because today, I'm going to show you exactly which four nuts naturally increase testosterone and which two quietly kill it. Stay with me. Your next handful might just transform your health. You see, for many men, the slow decline doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in. One day you notice your workouts feel harder. The weights you used to lift easily now leave you sore for days. You start skipping the gym because your energy just isn't there. Then it spreads. Your focus at work isn't as sharp. You forget small things. You feel drained halfway through the day, even after coffee. And when night comes, the confidence that once came naturally in your body, your relationships, your performance, starts to fade too. It's frustrating because you're trying. You eat healthy, maybe you even take vitamins, but nothing seems to work. What most men don't realize is that small, everyday choices, the snacks you reach for, the oils you cook with, the habits you think are harmless, can quietly lower testosterone over time. It's not your fault. You were never told which foods help your hormones and which ones hurt them. But that's exactly what we're going to fix today. Because once you understand this, everything, your energy, strength, and drive can change. I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin, a board certified urologist and sexual health expert. Over the past decade, I've helped thousands of men reclaim their vitality, confidence, and performance naturally, without falling for quick fix gimmicks or dangerous supplements. Every week, I meet men who think their best days are behind them. But when we take a closer look at their nutrition, hormones, and daily habits, we often find simple, science backed solutions that reignite their energy and drive. I believe men deserve real answers, not myths, not bro science. That's why this channel exists, to bring you proven medical insight in a way that's easy to understand and apply. So today, we're going to break down one of the simplest, most overlooked secrets to supporting testosterone: the nuts you eat. Here's what most men never realize: your testosterone doesn't just depend on age or genetics, it's built every single day by the tiny choices you make, especially the food you put in your mouth. There's a reason some men feel strong, focused, and confident well into their 50s and 60s, while others start to fade in their 30s. It's not luck, it's biology, and it's surprisingly simple to fix. Because one of the most powerful ways to support testosterone naturally doesn't come from a pill, a powder, or an injection, it comes from what's in your pantry. In fact, research shows that certain nuts contain the perfect combination of healthy fats, minerals, and antioxidants that your body needs to make testosterone efficiently. But here's the catch: some nuts do the exact opposite. They contain compounds that block testosterone production, slow metabolism, and even increase estrogen, leading to fatigue, stubborn fat, and performance issues you can feel. So before you reach for that next handful of healthy nuts, you need to know which ones are fueling your hormones and which ones are quietly tearing them down. And the good news? It starts with one small change you can make tonight. One swap that can help reignite your energy, sharpen your focus, and bring back that spark you've been missing. Stay tuned. When we talk about testosterone, we're really talking about the foundation of male health. It's the hormone that shapes your energy, muscle tone, confidence, and even your ability to focus and perform, both in the gym and in the bedroom. But here's what most men don't realize: testosterone production doesn't just happen. It's a delicate process that depends on the raw materials you give your body, the right fats, minerals, and antioxidants that tell your brain, hey, it's time to make more testosterone. Let's start with the basics. Inside your brain, a small region called the hypothalamus sends a signal to the pituitary gland, which then releases hormones that tell your testes to produce testosterone. Think of it like a command chain: brain to pituitary to testes. If anything in that chain breaks down, your testosterone levels drop. Now, this is where diet, specifically nuts, comes into play. Your body needs cholesterol and healthy fats to make testosterone. This might surprise you, but without enough good fats, your body literally can't produce hormones efficiently. That's why low fat diets can sometimes lead to low testosterone. Nuts, when chosen wisely, are nature's hormone support system. Let's look at the four nuts that boost testosterone first and understand why they work. 1. Brazil nuts, the testosterone trigger. Brazil nuts are one of the richest natural sources of selenium, a mineral your body needs in tiny amounts but plays a huge role in hormone balance. Selenium acts like a spark plug for testosterone production. It supports the enzymes that help convert cholesterol into sex hormones. Studies show that men with higher selenium levels often have better sperm quality and higher testosterone. Just one or two Brazil nuts per day gives you enough selenium to optimize hormone production, but don't go overboard. Too much selenium can be toxic, so keep it moderate. 2. Almonds, the energy stabilizer. Almonds are loaded with vitamin E and zinc, two nutrients that protect testosterone producing cells from oxidative stress. When you're under constant stress or consuming too many processed foods, your body produces more free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells. Vitamin E works like a shield, protecting those hormone producing cells in your testes. Zinc, meanwhile, is essential for the conversion of testosterone into its active form. Low zinc levels are one of the most common causes of testosterone decline in men. Even mild deficiency can suppress production. So, a small handful of almonds a few times a week can support both protection and production. 3. Walnuts, the blood flow booster. Good testosterone means nothing without good circulation. Walnuts are rich in omega 3 fatty acids, the same heart healthy fats found in fish like salmon. These fats help reduce inflammation and improve endothelial function, which is the health of the cells lining your blood vessels. Why does that matter? Because testosterone relies on efficient blood flow to reach every cell in your body, especially where it counts most. Walnuts also contain arginine, an amino acid that your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, increases oxygen delivery, and enhances physical performance. So, when you eat walnuts regularly, you're not just supporting your heart, you're supporting better energy, endurance, and yes, performance in the bedroom too. Fourth, pistachios, the performance enhancer. Pistachios may be small, but they're loaded with antioxidants, lutein, and healthy fats that support vascular health and testosterone balance. In fact, one clinical study found that men who ate pistachios daily for 3 weeks showed significant improvements in blood flow and erectile function. The reason? Better endothelial function and lower LDL, bad cholesterol. They also contain plant sterols that help balance hormones and support testicular function. Just a small handful, about 30 grams, can have measurable benefits over time. Now, before you start munching on every nut in sight, let's talk about the two that can quietly kill your testosterone. The hidden testosterone killers: 1. Peanuts, the estrogen elevator. Peanuts might be the most misleading of them all. Most men assume they're a healthy snack, but peanuts aren't actually nuts, they're legumes. They're higher in omega 6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation when eaten in excess. Worse, peanuts contain compounds called phytoestrogens, plant chemicals that mimic estrogen in the body. Over time, too much of these can throw off your hormonal balance, lowering testosterone and increasing estrogenic activity. Peanuts are also one of the most pesticide heavy crops, meaning frequent consumption can expose you to chemicals that disrupt your endocrine system, the very system that controls testosterone production. So, if you're eating peanut butter every morning, thinking you're doing something good for your body, you might be doing the opposite. Second, cashews, the zinc stealer. Cashews are delicious, but they can interfere with one of the most critical nutrients for testosterone: zinc. They're high in oxalates, compounds that bind to zinc and prevent your body from absorbing it. Over time, that can lead to mild zinc deficiency, reducing testosterone synthesis and sperm quality. Cashews are fine in moderation, but if they're your main go to snack, you could be quietly sabotaging your own progress. The bottom line: when you do this, when you swap testosterone killing nuts for testosterone boosting ones, your body starts to respond almost immediately. Within a few weeks, you may notice better morning energy, improved workouts, and even a boost in mood and focus. That's because healthy testosterone doesn't just affect your muscles or libido, it influences your brain chemistry too. Testosterone supports dopamine, your motivation molecule. It keeps you driven, goal oriented, and confident. So, when you nourish your body with the right foods, foods that support hormone balance, blood flow, and cellular health, you're giving yourself permission to thrive again. And the best part? This isn't about cutting out everything you love or following a complicated diet. It's about awareness, knowing which small changes make the biggest difference. So, next time you reach for a snack, remember your handful could either build your testosterone or break it. And that brings us to what you can do tonight to start shifting the balance in your favor. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, swap out your usual peanuts or cashews for a mix of Brazil nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, just one small handful a day. And pay attention to how your energy, mood, and focus begin to shift. Then come back and tell me your results in the comments. I read everyone. And if you want to go even deeper, watch my next video on the 3 morning habits that naturally raise testosterone. Stay strong, stay informed, and take control of your health.